woman that is out there fighting, agitating, crying, making troubles, reporting your husband everywhere, disgracing your husband, there is no sense for you out there. If you come out like this word in Igbo land, Eze puo, Eze anochie. The meaning is if king come out, another king will replace. Eze puo, Eze anochie. If you want Eze anochie, they will not chill you. They will overthrow you. Remember that whoever that is making your husband a public shame wants your husband. Be careful of what you are fighting. Don't walk away from your husband. There is no better man out there. All men are standing faithful, strong in marriage only by the grace and mercies of God. Hi, welcome to my family life with Dr. Chika. I hope you're enjoying your family and your day is going on well. Happy married life if you're married. If you're single and still searching, I wish you happy searching. Search while you find. Thank you very much for taking your time to view my video. I appreciate you so much. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Let somebody know about my channel from you by you sharing the video. Like the video and drop your comment on this topic if you have any comments on it. All right, thank you very much. Today, I'll be talking to you on divorce everywhere. Why are people divorcing every day in marriage? What is the cause of this divorce in our society that men could no longer tolerate their wives and wives could no longer tolerate their husbands, and everybody wants to hell with you. I don't give a damn about you. I am tired. I don't plan to live my life this way, and I don't think I can take this anymore. Okay, ranting, quarreling, agitation, hatred, killing, kidnapping, a lot of things going on in matrimonial home because they are tired, they are exhausted. Okay, what do you think that can be done about this situation that marriage of these days are filled with lies, pretending, blackmailing, so much authority from women or so much authority from men as a result of them demanding for submission from their wives. So much possession of wealth and class in the society. Why is it that a lot of people got married and they filed divorce after 2 months of being wedded? Because a lot of things happened after they got married. Either the in-laws interruption of the marriage, or friends, or the guy wasn't real to the woman, or the woman wasn't real to the man. And somewhere along the line, they find that they are wrong match and they can't go ahead with it. So that's why I usually tell singles, before you go into marriage, read books about marriage, study about marriage, pray for God to give you your match, for God to send you your match, and for God to lead the way. Because marriage is a long journey and a lifetime commitment, except death do you apart or you want to divorce. In our society today, people do their traditional marriage, court marriage, church wedding. Within 2 months, they start filing for divorce. Why is it so? In the olden days, our mothers never divorced their husbands. But what is happening in these present days, that ladies are eager to divorce their husbands. In the case of infidelity, for women, I want to advise every married woman. For me, I believe that your prayers will do so much for your husband, because men are distracted every day. I want you to watch my video on distraction everywhere. Men are distracted every day. I will advise you, pray for your husband. Have a prayer altar, and also give your husband books to read that has to do with faithfulness in marriage, so that your husband can learn how to resist women. Women are everywhere. Baby mamas, single ladies, category of ladies, okay? Not married, looking for who to marry, or ladies looking for marriages to divorce, okay? So you have to pray for your husband and also speak to him meekly. Even if you suspect him cheating on you, Please, I don't want you to fight over it and turn the house upside down. There is no innocent man out there. Even if you want to divorce your husband, there is no better man than your husband. I have to be honest. You have to make your marriage work. Every successful marriage that you are envying, they worked it out. They were not perfect people, but they choose to set aside some things, distractions, lack of tolerance, influence of friends and relations, unforgiveness, disrespect, ego, infidelity, tribalism, if they are from different tribes, fear and lack of trust. They focus on the purpose why they marry, concentrate on their love, forgiveness, tolerance, and respect for one another. If you cannot be able to forgive your fiancé or your husband while you are already married, who else can you forgive? The Bible says in the book of Matthew chapter 19 verse 5 and 6, for a man shall leave his father and his mother and shall find a wife who shall be the bone of his bone and the flesh of his flesh, and they shall become one. He said, and what God joined together, let no man put in asunder. I want you to understand that God have joined you and your husband together. That woman outside there, that side chick, is an asunder. It's a distraction to your marriage. So I don't want you to put your attention there or your energy there, fighting your husband over that. When your husband comes back home, please welcome him and have a discussion. It's your home. Give him a warm welcome. That's your husband. There are a lot of women whose husband have left their houses, not because the man enjoyed doing that, but because he met a strange woman, a side chick that took him away from his marriage. A woman was complaining to me that her husband walked away from the marriage of 4 children and started living with a woman that has 5 children from another man. So what can you say in a situation like that? A lot of things are going on in the society. Young ladies in middle 20s, I want to advise you, take it easy on your husband, because your friends are envying what you are enjoying. Your friends desire a husband, so they can actually come and tell you things that will provoke you, tell you things that will make you to go out of marriage. And if you dance to their tone, my dear, you are out of your home. There is no man there for you to marry. I was counseling a lady who her husband cheated on her with her herself when she told me, and it took me a long time with her, and I asked her to forgive the husband since the lady is out of the house. And I asked her so many questions, and when she answered me, I told her where her fault comes from, okay? And where she wasn't playing the role properly in the marriage. There are not things I will start saying here because it will take me a lot of time to narrate about her matter. But she became angry with me because I was the only one advising her to stick in her marriage, okay? Her sister in Canada was telling her to come over to Canada to start a life and get married. I asked her one question: do you have a husband waiting for you in Canada? Do you have a perfect man waiting for you in Canada? My dear girl, there is no perfect man waiting for you anywhere. There is no perfect man. When you talk about infidelity, in the nature of men are polygamous in nature. It can only take the grace of God for a man to control himself. Pastors cheat, reverend fathers cheat. It's only a man that you catch. That is the man that you know. A lot of men pregnant women day by day. They abort married men. It's only the one that come out, that is the one you know. All the children that people are adopting, who gave birth to them? Are they not people? Mostly married men. A lot of married men have committed so much abortions. It's only the one that's come out in public, that is the only one that you can judge. So my counsel to you is that you bring your husband home, keep your marriage. Please tolerate and pray. Go to church if you are a Christian. If you are not, I will advise you or encourage you to become one. It will help you. The word of God has a lot of role to play in the life of a man. Okay, the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. Before the corrupt wisdom will come to a man, the man has already received the fear of God. There are a lot of things going on in the society. Women are so happy being baby mama, okay? Because of money, because they want fame. Probably that is the only way they feel they can get fame. And it becomes like a society trend. And no more shame in the society. Women do whatever they want to do. After all, it's my life. I have money. I can do whatever that I want to do. That is your life. You can do whatever that you want to do. But don't break people's marriage, okay? Don't put fire in people's homes. Trying to make sure that you get yourself hooked up with somebody else's husband to the extent that you want them to divorce. You married woman, please calm down. A lot of married women are not giving their husbands food, fighting their husbands over women matter. Madam, pray for your husband. That care that is causing problem for you and your husband has already calculated her moves. She wants to be where you are. If you divorce your husband to marry another man, I ask that question again. Is there any innocent man out there that is not cheating, that is scared for you to meet, that is waiting for you to make you happy? My dear, nobody makes you happy. You work it out. Working relationship out is the only way forward for you to be in marriage and sustain your home. Ask anyone that been in marriage for 20, 30, or 40 years. They all worked it out to the level they are at the moment. That does not mean that I am supporting a man cheating on the wife. No. What I am trying to say that don't allow such a thing to come in between you and your husband. Rather, sit your husband down, talk to him in honesty to tell you why he do what he does and see how you can help him. Okay, for example, people have been talking about Davido over Anita Brown. For me, to advise Choma, please girl, don't let somebody take your husband away from you. Your husband is a star. He's an international figure. I want you to know that more than 1,000 girls are on the queue to be his baby mama. One, they want fame. Anita Brown, nobody knew her, but everybody knows her now because of Davido. So there are a lot of girls that are ready to make themselves that baby mama. You don't need to give that room for women to come and take your place. And while you walk out of Davido angrily, no, take your place, take your portion. My dear, sit down. It's your marriage. God will help him. Pray for your husband. He's a musician. A lot of ladies are after him. A lot of ladies are doing vigil, going to different places to get your husband. You pray for your husband. He's a human being. I'm not supporting what he did. Support him, please. I have listened to the videos, interviews, and I can see from most of the interviews that he's a guy who lost his mother so tender, and it has been affecting him. He has always been saying that Choma is replacing the place of his mother in his life. And I believe that she is playing a wonderful role in his life. Please, girl, don't move out of his life. Remain that mother that you are. Strengthen him. Help him. Whenever he's going out, maybe for a program, if it's possible or convenient for you, please, can you go with him? And if it's also convenient for you, can you also put people around him that can help him? But the most important thing is to pray for him. Please don't leave your marriage because of women. You know him before you marry him. Even if I condemn him now, can I abort the pregnancies? Can I kill the children? No. The children inside the womb of those girls are humans. So it's left for him to take a decision of what he wants. But I cannot say that he should marry them. Okay? Because they know what they were going into before they got him. They wanted him. If you leave a lot of girls, they want to be on the queue. Please, pray for him. God will help him, okay? To be faithful, because I know what you guys have been through. He's not supposed to go through that, okay? He's supposed to respect you as a husband. But since this has happened, my own advice on this matter is remain in your marriage, be happy with him, welcome him, and stay warmly with him. He's your husband, okay? If you say, okay, I don't give a damn, I've taken too much of you, David, I'm tired of you, and you walk out, do you have any man out there to walk into his life? Are you sure the next man you will meet will not cheat on you? Okay? Please, men are polygamous in nature. they need prayers of their wives. A lot of ladies are out there looking for men to pay their bills. They're meeting these men because of money, to pay their bills, to buy iPhone 14, to buy the latest car, or to be famous. Or they are lonely. They need a man in their lives. People have different reasons why they go into relationship or why they want to marry other people's husbands. Okay? But I will advise you, madam, don't divorce your husband in the case of infidelity. Pray for him. You men that sleep with women without condom, what's your plan? Don't you know she want to keep the pregnancy if she gets pregnant? Two, don't you know that you could get disease from that? Did you do a test on the lady? There are a lot of married men that move up and down with test kits. Okay, they have girlfriends and they like, you are going to run this test. A lot of men have that. You are going to run this test for me. If you are clean, okay, I'm going to keep you as my mistress and be giving you monthly allowance to cover up whatever any man could give you. A lot of men do that. Okay, a lot of men play with condoms. But I want to let you know, man, please respect your wife. For the sake of peace in marriage, respect your wife. You married her and you promised her that she is going to be the only one in your life. Because of that vow you took in the presence of God till death took the two of you apart. Respect that vow and respect God to whom you vow to for yourself, and honor your matrimonial bed. The Bible said marriage should be what? Bed undefiled. So my counsel is, if it's in the case of infidelity, I have spoken about it. In the case of domestic violence, when a man beats a woman up and down, madam, I don't have so much time on that. I would have said a lot on that. A lot of men are not doing anything for the women. So people have different reasons why they divorce. But whichever reason why people divorce in marriage, please, there are so many ways you can handle that. Who are you submitting to? It matters a lot. Who do you listen to? It matters a lot. Who is your counselor or your mentor for your matrimonial home? It matters a lot. Please see what you can do to get a mentor who will guide your marriage. Every marriage needs mentorship. Weekly, monthly, yearly. Who you can report your husband to or who you can report your wife to. It's not only men that practice infidelity. Women do that as well. Women's own is even worse than men. Because when a woman falls in love, she can be lured into anything or she can be convinced to do evil against her husband. So that's why I'm even scared about women who cheat on their husband, because these small boys can twist their mind about killing their husbands in order to get his properties or do anything harmful to the husband. So I will advise you, please put God first in your marriage. Pray for him. Women are everywhere. Distractions are everywhere. Let us talk about women who bust. Let us talk about women doing enlargements on their body and cosmetics. A lot of distractions are there for men. Please pray for your husband. Celebrate married women in Lekki, how they cope. Okay? So a lot of distractions are out there for married women. Please, women, pray for your husband. Don't kill your husband. Don't frustrate your husband. The more you push your husband out of you, and he goes out there to his girlfriend and complain to the girlfriend what you are doing to him, is the more the girlfriend is painting you negative, and use that opportunity draw your husband to herself. The more you keep on shouting is the more she keep on drawing him, is the more she keep on getting him, and you angrily, and one day you will get tired and divorce him. Why she holding for herself? What is good for Ada is good for Amaka. Please, Ada, calm down. Work on your marriage. Read books about successful marriage. When you finish reading, give to your husband. Let him read as well. I hope I've said something. It's not how long I said it, but what you understand by what I just said right now. I want you to hold your marriage firm with prayers, and God will help you. Okay? Don't divorce your husband, tolerate your husband, tell him what he does that you don't like, seek counsel from people that belong in marriage, and God will help you. Watch videos of successful marriage, watch video that can impact the two of you, and let your husband be part of it. I wish you a happy married life if you're married. If you're single and still searching, I wish you happy searching. Search what you find. If you have any comments on this topic, please, I want you to drop the comment because your comments can heal a home, heal a soul. It can also advise someone else. Okay? A word is enough for a wise. All right, thank you very much for viewing my video. Do not forget to subscribe if you haven't. All right, bye. I love you.